Today, I'm going to be starting a series on one of my favorite games of all time, Nancy Drew. And today, we're going to be playing The Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. So join me in this awesome, thrilling adventure of Nancy Drew. All right, so I'm not going to lie to you guys. We're doing Junior Detective on this one. All right, maybe in the next game, we'll upgrade, but this round, we're going to do Junior Detective. Okay?
Dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only
Oh,
person who knows where we're going is Lori Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me. And I've always
just
wanted
inviting
to join a
ourselves
force
along
with the
there.
Hardy Boys. I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Lori's silly attempts to grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good.
Ain't that the truth?
Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for
Well, that's pretty
coming.
pixelated.
John Gray, I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell, I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives.
The
My
Hardy
dad and their dad
Boys.
are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend? Natalie?
Nancy. Nancy Drew?
Whatever.
Bitch.
All right, I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because, see, one day in 1903, this train, was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
Ooh.
She's
Oh my
gone.
gosh.
What in the world?
What the?
Hey, what's going on?
Good riddance.
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
I'm sure you will,
Well,
Buster.
Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not. Lori Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt? How well do you know her?
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities.
Hmm.
What was your name again?
Nancy Drew. You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave
Ooh,
me
Shadow
some
Ranch is one of my
information about your
favorites.
Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
Well, both of these answers just feel not so great. I'm definitely not asking if she remembers me.
No.
There we go. What else do you know about Jake Hurley? Have you ever met Lori's other guests before?
Have you ever met Lori's other
A little bit
guests before?
broader of a question.
Nancy! Come here!
Excuse me for a second.
All right. He wasn't in there. He was in here.
Nance?
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Interesting. Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was? Did you ask him about it? Well,
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Laurie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I kind of agree with you.
You've got to be kidding.
yeah, but you just said some off-putting things there. Do you think maybe one of Laurie's guests is in on her disappearance? Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Do you think maybe one of Laurie's other guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like
There is
she
an
was-
awful lot
Maybe
of
that's what she
monologue here
wanted
in the
us to
beginning.
think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Laurie disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
Has anyone talked to
Has
the
anyone talked to the
engineer?
engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you later.
All right, we'll catch you fellas later. Nothing suspicious.
Engineer, what do you want?
Hello, I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Laurie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
What? I just thought you might want to call the police or something. Did you know she was going to disappear?
I just thought you might want to call the police or something.
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. Until Miss Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
But Laurie may not even be on the train anymore.
Look, Miss Gerard may not be a rocket scientist or anything, but even she knows better than to jump off a moving train.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
What a butt face. What a butt face.
a square and a duck.
Oh,
It looks like this
goody.
opens up. But how?
The riddle.
Looks like some sort of steam valve.
Do not open unless all pipes are connected. Oh, sounds like a puzzle. I got to.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look
Shut it.
good.
Well, all right then. Not seeing too much else to discover over here at the moment. Let's go look around over here. See if there's anything else fun.
It looks like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it.
It looks like you moved it pretty good there. Some baby shoes. Sadie Crawford. All right. I don't want to talk to her. She wasn't very nice. That's kind of scary. Gotta be honest. Ooh.
Pretty. Looks like some kind of gemstone.
Yeah, let's have it. Let's have it, Nance. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, okay. All right, hang on. Hold up. Hold a tick. Okay, that doesn't go there. Can I rotate them? I sure can. That doesn't go there either. We need a piece. This one goes here. That does not go there. First of all, this is definitely the center. We don't know which way it needs to be rotated quite yet, but it looks like potentially this way. Okay, and then this is the top. But this doesn't go here. This is the bottom piece. Maybe it's not the bottom piece. It certainly looks like the bottom piece. We need to figure this corner out. I think this corner goes here. But also, maybe not. Closer. This piece doesn't go here. Also, this corner doesn't look like it goes here, but... No, this piece might be wrong. This is the first puzzle, guys. This is the first one, and I'm feeling some pressure right now. Okay. Okay, alright. It resets. We don't like that. Alright. I want to work from the outside in. But, like... So we need to figure out... Alright, we need another outside edge. This is right, and this is right. Where is... Here we go. We have one more outside edge here. Okay. So this is wrong. So we need to sort of find something that... I mean, that's gotta be wrong. That's gotta be wrong. I think this is right. This looks actually right. Well, but it doesn't. This looks pretty dang right to me. I gotta be fully honest here. This kind of looks a little off, maybe. Aha!
Left pickaxe and lamp with buhl for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Orisa, lead is the key.
Okay, guys. So let's be real, that took me a little longer than maybe it should have. Pretty sure that took a minimum of 5 minutes. But it was the first puzzle. We're just warming up. All right? Just a little warm up. Ooh. Can I call somebody? Selfie time. Menu. We have a message. Fleesome Telecommunications is temporarily unavailable to provide you with email access. We are sorry for any inconvenience this is causing you. Unless, of course, you are a hacker, in which case, we're not sorry at all. Okay. All right. It's weird. It's still giving me the option to, like, mess with this, but we don't really have... I would call Bess. Let's call Miss Bess.
Hello? Hi, Bess.
George, get over here. It's Nancy. It's about time you called.
Bess and George.
What's up? You're the one who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am. She's been begging me to call you ever since she got here. Only because you've been driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke, she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Laurie Gerard is wearing? Oh, George, that is so not true. I couldn't care less what Laurie Gerard is wearing. So come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya? Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
You know, actually, that looks kind of cool. Nice try, Bess. No, really. You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by yourself. George, I kid you not. You should seriously think about doing some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
Ooh.
Our hostess has disappeared.
Let's spill the tea.
Disappeared.
I mean, the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Lori. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
I'm not so sure.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, come on. You don't really think something's happened to her, do you? Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room? Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape. It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next morning. Only it turns out she faked the whole thing. Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped. Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has. Very funny. So what else is going on?
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of the train trip is to find out what happened to Jack Hurley, the train's original owner. If I told you that I needed a hint, what would you say? Well, we don't need a hint right now.
Before she disappeared, Lori told
Not
us
anymore.
the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Whoa, spooky. Have any theories?
Do we? My first order of business is to find out what happened to Lori. Not yet, but the train is also rumored to be haunted by his dead wife.
My first
I
order
don't
of
remember
business
anybody
is to
saying
find out
that.
What happened to Lori?
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lori vanishes. A pattern, maybe? Bess, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy.
That's right. Leave that detective work to me, mister. Has either of you ever been to Copper Gorge, Colorado? If I told you that I needed a hint... Okay, I'm going to read that every time, by the way. I'll read that every time.
Heard of the place. Why?
Don't
That's where
worry.
the train I'm on is headed. Apparently, Jake Hurley buried his wife Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
Lori Gerard finds it a little unnerving, too.
I don't blame her. Bess, for the 972nd time, there's no
I don't know.
Small problem believing that. Catch you later.
We'll be right here. Yeah, washing the paint out of our hair.
Okay, well,
This must have been the sleeping car.
good observation. Can't go over there. Can't look at anything. Ill-tempted Edna could not get her away, or get her way. She couldn't get Alice to come out and play. I can't. I'm too tired, is what Alice said. I just want to go straight back to bed. Edna angrily tried to make herself heard, but all that came out was one two-part word. Why, I'm not your mother, yawning Alice replied, till Edna the Terrible finally gave up and cried. Wow. That is... Ooh. Ooh.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
Okay. I'm gonna say these have something to do with it. Or they're trying to make me think there's something to do with it. You can't fool me. I'm a junior detective. Oh no. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. Not this time. But maybe next time. Also, was that something right there? Let's have a look-see. A little peep. Oh, okay. It was not. It was not something of importance. All right.
Hey, come on over here. Hi, you're that Nancy person.
Oh, hello, mister.
John Gray.
You look pretty busy. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've seen your TV show.
You look pretty busy.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Laurie's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Laurie's whereabouts.
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Laurie? Do you really think that moving train car can be haunted?
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Lori?
What to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. And that's my working theory, at least.
That's a little hard to swallow.
Yeah.
It's all very scientific. But the fact is, Laurie's missing, and I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
Charlena Purcell thinks Laurie is just playing some kind of joke on us. You don't think Tino Balducci will be able to track her down?
You don't think Tino Balducci will be able to track her down?
I doubt it. In fact, I kind of feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
What's your opinion on Charlena Purcell? Is Laurie a friend of yours? I kind of want to know about
What's your opinion
this.
of Charlena Purcell?
Charlena Purcell writes romance novels.
Ooh.
End of comment.
Wow. He thinks very highly
Friend
of her.
yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Maybe she planned it that way.
You mean so we'd concentrate all our efforts on finding Jake Hurley? Possible, although she really doesn't strike me as being the planning type.
I'll let you get back to work.
Take care.
Beep boop bop bop beep boop. Ooh.
This looks like some sort of game.
Right, but there has to be a meaning, Nance.
Nothing happens.
Well, maybe
You
not.
have to wind it up first.
Oh.
Wipe out.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to wind it up every time. Yeah, it's damn right. New record.
What's in here?
Music notes. Let's play again. Number 7.
The little book of samplers.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't reading all that. All right, fine. Surely there is no greater joy for the 19th century woman, young or old, than to bring a piece of linen to life. I'm sure there were greater joys than that. Well, okay. Requiring only a needle thread, care, and imagination. The word sampler comes from the Latin word exemplum, which means example, that which serves as a model. The best samplers not only allow their creators to recall what particular embroidery stitches look like when executed properly, but also demonstrate to the world their mastery of an important womanly skill. Indeed, many a gentleman's head has been turned, and many marriage fortified, but a well-crafted sampler. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. But I am sure we're going to have to make our way back to this book anywho for some sort of something. Oh.
If I had some music, I'd
Well,
play
we
it too.
do. G, G, E, G, A, G, E, E, D. Okay.
Don't do that, please. Those microphones I set up over there are very sensitive. You just about took out my eardrums.
Okay, my bad, man. My bad.
You can play that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Another
locked.
puzzle. Oh, we need a key for this one.
Thomasina O'Neill. Looks like Camille was teaching herself.
Okay,
how to play
all right.
piano.
That's how we're gonna figure that out. I was pretty curious about that one.
Looks like some kind of
Here we
sound
go.
sampler.
Here's the sampler.
I
Okay.
wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers. I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts.
We could
Looks
use.
like I need a special tool.
Oh, we could use this.
Something that will turn the bolts.
Okay. We'll come back to the sampler. We'll come back to it because we don't even know what we need to use it for yet.
Hey, Nancy, right?
All these people just want to talk to me, man. That's right.
Nancy Drew.
Amateur detective, huh? You ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
You mean become a police detective? No, I never have. I don't know. Do you like...
You mean become a police detective? No, I never have.
It's a great job, you know. I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Don't tell me about
Yes, I
them.
Sure did.
Baffling case. Two-man
Okay.
team at 17
Gotta tell me
days in
anyway.
3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
Wow. I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them. I heard all they had was a plastic knife from a carry-out chicken place.
I heard all they had was a plastic knife from a carry-out chicken place.
Heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters,
This guy is
comedians,
pretty
even
full
some
of
my
himself.
Fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Do you think it had anything to do with Lori's disappearance?
Nah, probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure, in fact, here, keep it. Wear it around
Ooh.
your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you.
Jesus.
The Tino Balducci.
Oh, goodness, man.
Oh,
What a butt
thank
face.
you.
What else can I do for you?
So what do you think happened to Lori? Have you had the chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
She could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the train. She could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
Well, when do you think that will be?
I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
This guy is a moron.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
Oh, wait a wait, because she might have some facts, mister.
What about John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Jeez. Let me just excuse me real quick, mister.
Use this for.
There's no telling. Oh, that's a pickaxe missing. Now we know.
Another gemstone.
Ooh. Give me that.
Looks like an old-fashioned cigar box.
Oh.
Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
Is AG gold? Does it land on red every time? Yeah. Okay. Where's AG? Well, the game is stretched, so it looks a little crazy. Here's AG. Silver. AG is silver. AU is gold. Number 47. Okay. So now we know we have a book for the gemstones. We'll come back if we need. Camille with Hagar Anderson. And man, I need to maybe fix this. Oh, here we go.
Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard.
Maybe I don't need to fix it after all. Another game for me and Nance to play.
H. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia. Another gemstone.
Yeah, why aren't we snagging these, Nance? Another vent. Ooh. Got a bit of a puzzle here. We just need to make it to the end there. I like these types of puzzles. Yeah, but it seems like these would have to go. Well, okay, wait. I probably don't need all the pieces. Honestly, I guarantee you I don't need all the pieces. So let's just try and make a line. Okay, well that doesn't work. Can I reset this? I actually, you kind of, I think you do kind of have to use all the pieces. Okay. You can't have anything over here. Oh my. I was cooking with gas.
There, all done.
That's right. First try. Yep. Okay, wait a minute. So should we go back and... Oh, well, you know what, though? You know what, though? I bet all of those little vents have pipes in them. So we shouldn't go back and try and open up those yet. It's just going to go red, and then...
An old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall.
It sure
Similar to
do.
The ones I saw in that sampler.
Okay.
It's locked.
Okay, so we need to get the owl and the cherries. Okay. So I probably need more coins. So it looks like I'm definitely gonna need more coins.
That square and that duck look very familiar.
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? A pickaxe goes here, the one that's missing, of course. Nothing to say about that, Nance? Okay. Looks like we're gonna need another portion there. Perchance. A secret.
This thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon. Those are all gemstones, I think.
All right. Okay.
all those colors have to do with silver?
Silver is orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. No idea what that would have to do with silver. Ooh. Gimme.
According to that diagram I found, those 6 gemstones are supposed to go in these 6 folders. But I have no idea which one goes where. I need to find the gemstone that goes here.
Well, you won't let me take any of the gemstones.
Wonder what's supposed to go here. Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
Yeah, that's the question. Now, isn't it, Miss Nancy? It'll be that one of these times. That's right.
Lori?
Oh my gosh!
Wow, we've already found Lori.
You're the one to find me. No offense. Nadine?
Nancy. Nancy Drew.
Well, as you
Nadine.
can see, I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
So it was just all for show. Was anyone else in on the trick?
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself. Why do you need a train to find out what happened to him?
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, right. Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except, I also found this. It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim
To his
jumping,
niece back
which is why
east,
he never
yeah.
told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him, and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because you found me. See, in that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off, trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues, that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
So you want me to try and figure out where the mine is? What about the other people who you...
So you want
We
me
don't
to
care
try and
about the
figure out
other
where
people.
the mine is?
other people on board. If you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
Damn, Lori kind of seems a little smart. How come you didn't try to find the mine yourself? How well do you know your guests? Let's do
How come
this
you
one.
didn't try to find the mine yourself?
Maybe I did. Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
How well do you know your guests?
Well, I don't know you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy. Frank and Joe Hardy.
Whatever. I didn't know John Gray before this either, but I love his show, and I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train, and now that someone has finally found me, I can finally go meet him for real.
What about Tino Balducci? What about Charlene Purcell?
What about Tino Balducci?
I met Tino right after he got famous for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer. I mean, what an awesome detective. And those piercing eyes of his.
Oh my
you
goodness.
Just know his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
She invited him because he's hot. And that's a fact.
How well do you know Charlene Purcell?
I just know her from her books, which are so good. In fact, I just started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really, really like to do is write romance novels. Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it. In fact, a while back, I sent Charlene some ideas, you know, just to see what she thought.
And?
She hated them.
I bet they tell you that you should go on American Idol also.
I'll come back later.
You go, girl.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really excited to continue the rest of the series. This is a great place for us to leave off after finding Lori. Didn't realize we'd be finding her so quickly, but I really appreciate you stopping in, and I hope you come back for the next one. Deuces.